Ashley, and I'm 13 years old and I go to Logan Middle School. I hate school because there's too much homework and a lot of it is a waste of time.
My name is Mason. I'm 11 years old and I'm creating a charter school with some of my friends. We all agree that the education system is a problem. The thing I want to change in school is the speed and levels we are required to work at. I believe that everyone should get to learn at their own pace.
My name's Lindsay, I'm 13 and I'm starting a charter school with my friends. The reason we're starting a charter school is because my best friend Olivia is moving out of state. Families should not be forced to move out of Silicon Valley because of the schools.
My name is Kelly. I'm 12 years old, I attend Atticus Middle, and I'm working with my friends to build a charter school. When we create this school, something I want to change is a normal school dress code into something that everyone can enjoy, with only one single rule. Our rule is that you can't come to school naked.
Hello, my name is Olivia and I'm 13 years old, but I'm moving to Colorado. The reason I'm moving is the public schools here are subpar education-wise.
Hi, I'm Audrey. I'm 10 years old and I'm creating a charter school with my friends. My hypothesis would be that kids will excel in hands-on projects more than lectures.
Here in San Jose, there is an issue with education. We have the most schools and serve the most students in Silicon Valley, yet only 8 out of 69 of our schools excel, compared to surrounding cities such as Saratoga and Cupertino, which have 100% of their schools are highly rated. Due to the poor ratings in San Jose, families are forced to seek alternatives. Many choose to attend private school or move to more expensive areas. But the families who can't afford these expensive options are forced to live with the status quo or move out of Silicon Valley. The fact that good and expensive schools are so ridiculously hard to find is unacceptable, considering we live in one of the most fast-paced, modern places in the world. Let me give you an example of the thought process my family and I went through to find a suitable school. Here is my house. At first glance, you might see these 4 schools over here's ratings and think they would be good for someone like me. But not only are they all out of my school district, they are in locations too expensive for me to move to. Over here, there are many other school options, but most are rated 5 and under, with the exception of University Preparatory Academy, a school I lost the lottery system to, and Middle College High, a school for high school dropouts who want to go to college. As a result, my family and I are moving to Colorado in search of a better education. This is our target area for Silicon Valley Charter School because we feel there's a high demand for good public schools in this area.
Our first step was to make a survey on SurveyMonkey to find out what people think about school. We weren't surprised about the results. The vast majority of people prefer learning from technology instead of textbooks and learning from hands-on projects instead of lectures. One of the most valuable questions we asked in the survey was why people disliked school. They had to give their top 5 reasons. We found it interesting that the #1 reason was that school and lectures are boring. We would change this by making school fun and engaging for everyone. After we reviewed the survey results, my team and I sat down and brainstormed. Here are some pictures and ideas of what we brainstormed. We have pictures of ID tags, lanyards, pods, t-shirts, etc. We also decided on fun things like our mascot, Oliver the Octopus. But we also decided on serious things like how we would learn. Here's a drawing of a bean, a learning station, that belongs in a pod, but we'll explain that more in detail later.
At our new charter school, we don't want to learn from lectures. Instead, we want to learn from hands-on labs and projects, as well as creating our own lesson content using PowerPoint Mix. We think this will solve the #1 reason why people dislike school.
In our school, we will have different learning methods than your traditional school. Rather than having teachers teach core classes, they will teach electives, and core classes will be online. This will help with the fact that students prefer learning from technology rather than textbooks.
Let's go into detail about how we would implement online learning without teachers. Instead of classrooms, there would be pods. In each pod, there would be 8 students and 1 student from 3 levels ahead. Using their devices and a program, students would learn the basic subjects. Once they pass, they move on to the next level. This alternative learning method lets fast learners go to a level that they are challenged at, and slow learners have time to soak in the material.
Because the core subjects are learned online, the need for teachers is not as high. But sometimes kids just must ask questions, need help, or have to be kept under control. This is where the coaches step in. Coaches will be 3 levels above and spend 1 period a day assisting lower levels. This helps kids practice teamwork and group responsibility. Another important reason we will do this is we feel when older and younger kids are interacting, they tend to be nicer to each other, making bullying less of an issue. This will solve the number 2 reason why people dislike school.
At our school, we would expand the normal school day to normal working hours in order to eliminate homework. All our homework will be done during the school day. We will use a block schedule to make sure everyone gets a chance to go to their elective classes, and we will make flexible periods for kids to work ahead, catch up, attend clubs and sports, or at the end of the day, their parents can take them home if they choose. We think that the kids should be able to spend time with their friends and family, not stressing out over piles of homework that in many cases is a waste of time. Work should be done at school. This will solve the 3rd largest reason why kids dislike school. All of our electives are hands-on learning electives. As you can see, we have science electives, there's engineering, photography, writing, and art. There's debate and graphic art and gardening, sports, as well as music, drama, and choir. That's just some of the electives we have. No more tests. At our school, we only have 1 standardized test per year. Instead, we will use Khan Academy style learning with continuous feedback and mastery challenges. This will eliminate tons of stress off of our students. See this? When I look at it, I see frustration and stress. Our team says no more. Let's use continuous feedback now to see just how awesome it is. Can you answer the following question? Correct. Our team says yes to Khan Academy style learning. We think this will solve the 4th reason why people dislike school. Tests are stressful.
You may be wondering how this could possibly work, but we have designed a plan. This plan is that an elective teacher will do a 4-week trial. This allows children to have say in things that will affect them. This would help make sure that elective teachers are fun but can still teach. This will solve the 8th biggest problem why people dislike school.
As rewards, students will earn school credits that they can use as virtual money. Students can store these tokens using a smartwatch app. School credits can be earned in many different ways. You can earn credits through dedicating 1 period a day towards coaching a pod, making and selling something at the school market, or by creating lessons online and successfully presenting them to your peers. You can spend credits on many things as well. One of them is food. Food can be bought from a vending machine or in the cafeteria. Another place you can spend virtual money is the gift shop, which sells school gear and fun bean decorations. Students can also buy from the school market, a place where students make and sell goods. Not only will students learn with Khan Academy style learning, but students will teach their peers. A student will be assigned a topic they must make a lesson about using PowerPoint Mix and CK12, Once the lesson is submitted and the coach has approved it, your peers can learn from it, and based on its success, students will earn credits from it.
Today I will show you how to build a test using CK12. So I'm going to go down to the square that says CK12. I'm going to trust it. Earth Science. Earth and Space, 30 Concepts. Sun. Add. It will then have information about the sun, of course. And then I will go open another tab. And I'll go to multiple choice quiz. Trust it. And then here you go. See how easy it is for a 10-year-old to make a test?
If I was a student at the new school, I would pass through the security guard and go over to my tech locker and grab my smartwatch and iPad out. Then go to school. When I am ready to come out, I will go back to my tech locker and put all my technology back in. When there is a green light, that means all my technology is plugged in and charging. When there is a red light, that means that something is not charging and in my locker. And I will go to the tech slammer and walk through and make sure that I do not accidentally have any school-owned technology with me.
We know that most adults don't trust kids to do a good job, but we think that kids can rise to the challenge if given a chance. We think that having an elected student principal who is a level 12 senior will keep our school fresh and innovative for the long term. These are the necessities we need for our school. First, we need a learning management system. Then, we need laptops, iPads, and smartwatches. After that, we need apps and Khan Academy, as well as a vault, CK12 content, Microsoft Office apps and help, security cameras, an adult leader who understands us kids, and college students to help us write the petition. We need all these things, and they're very hard to get. And if you in any way could help us receive these, it would be greatly appreciated by me and my team.